Okay, friends, so last week we learned a new game called Oops. Oops. And we taught you this game. You should still have all of these strips of paper. I hope that you put them in your toolbox or wherever you do your learning. You're also going to need a cup for this game. Remember, we put all the words in our cup with the words down so we couldn't see them. But today we're going to change our game a little bit because we have some new star words that we want to add to our game. So here's what you're going to need today to fix your game. You're going to need one crayon, you're going to need your word cards for oops, and you're going to need a cup. Let me show you what we're going to do. So I want you to take one of your word cards. It doesn't matter which one.
As long as it's not the oops card.
Not oops. Any one of your word cards except oops. I'm going to take she just because it's on the top. Okay? And then I want to make sure that I go to the same end. I don't want to go to the other end. I want to stay on the same end where the word is. So I'm going to take this, my finger's right there, and I'm going to flip it over. I can see the word through there. So on this end, not this end, this end, I'm going to write our new star word for this week. And our first star word is of. So I want you to pick one of your word cards, find the word, flip it over, and I want you to write of with me. Remember, of is tricky because it doesn't look the way it sounds. It is O, F, lowercase o, lowercase f, of. When you write it, I want you to say it 3 times to yourself. Of.
O, F, of.
O, F, of. Get it in your head because your brain is going to say off. It's not off, it's of. Like I have a basket of cookies. Of. All right, so go ahead and make your first one. Then you're going to take a second word, not oops, but any one of your other cards. I'm using is because it was on top. I'm going to make sure I'm on the end with is, not the other end. Is. I'm going to flip it over, keep my finger on that end so I know which end I'm going to write on. There we go. On the other side, we're going to write our other star word so we can practice it when we play the game. And our new star word is they. They, like they are playing a game. To spell they, we're going to write the word the first. T, lowercase t, lowercase h, lowercase e, and lowercase y. Make sure you write so it fits on there. Don't write all the way to the other end. Because after we write they, I want you to say it. They. T-H-E-Y, they. Then we're going to take all of our word cards. This one has is and they. This one has of and she. We're going to take all the word cards, make sure the words are all facing the same direction, and we're going to put them in our cup. And now we're going to play oops with a family member. Now, if you forgot how to play, we're going to attach the video from last week to teach you the rules. Now the difference is this week, if you get the card that has 2 words on it, like this one, you have to read both the words, is and they. And remember, if you don't know one of the words, it's okay. You can ask for help. This is to help us practice and get faster at just seeing those. It's almost like subitizing these words. We want our brain to just see them and say them. So have fun playing oops. I hope that you don't have to put all your cards back.
When you're all done, make sure to take the clip.
Thank you.
Put them back together and put them in your toolbox so that we can play again another day. And put the cup away if you borrowed it from your kitchen. In case you forgot how to play the game Oops, keep listening and Miss Light and I will explain how to play.
The cards, the words, we're going to stick into the cup so the words are down in the cup. We don't want the words showing up here at the top. So I'm sticking all the words in there and I'm going to mix them up. Now we're going to play a game called Oops. And it's kind of a fun game. It's a fun way to practice our star words. And I'm going to practice with Miss O. She's holding the camera. So I'm going to pretend I'm Miss Light and then I'm going to pretend I'm Miss O and she's going to read her words. Okay? So this is how it works. You can find somebody to play with in your family or you can play it by yourself. It's kind of fun to play it by yourself too. Either way is fine. So whoever's gonna go first is gonna pick a card without looking. You can't look down in the cup and see which one it is. That would be cheating. So you're gonna pick a word. Oh, wait, let me mix them up a little bit, okay? I'm gonna pick a word. And I have to read the word. Do you know that word?
And spell.
Little. L-I-T-T-L-E. Now, if I read it and I spell it, I get to keep it in front of me. And it's my word for right now. Then it's the other person's turn.
I can pick one.
I'm going to pick one for Miss O. I'll pick one for you, Miss O. And then you can read it and spell it. Here you go, Miss O.
Ooh, I got the word you. Y-O-U-U.
Okay, you get that one. So
I get to
I'm going to
keep
give
it.
that to Miss O. And I have one and she has one. Now it's my turn. I'm not going to look. I'm going to pull one out. Ooh, with. W-I-T-H, with. All right, I get to keep that one. Here's yours, Miss O.
Oops. Oh no.
Okay, so Miss O got oops. It says O-O-P-S, oops, and it has an exclamation. If you get the oops card, you have to take your oops and all the cards you have and stick them back in the cup, mix them up. You lose all your cards, and you keep going. So now it's my turn. Let's see what I can get. Oh, I got R. A-R-E-R. All right, Miss L, good luck.
Oops, again, but I don't have any cards.
So she doesn't have any cards. She's going to take her oops and put it back in there, and we're going to mix it up. I'm going to go one more round. Let's see. Oh, I got is. I-S, is. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't gotten any oops. I'm lucky. Here is yours.
Ooh, I know that when we learn. So, Miss O or Miss Light, what happens if I'm not sure? I don't know what it is.
You can ask for help.
Okay. So, I think this one is was.
Yeah.
W-A-S, was.
So if you don't know the word, you can ask for help. It gives us practice in learning those words. So she gets was, and we keep going. And if I draw, let's see, I'm not supposed to look, but I'm just going to pretend. If I got the oops, I have to take all of mine and put them back in. And you just keep going and going. You can even set a timer and see how long you want to play. And when the timer goes off, whoever has the most cards is the winner. Who has the most right now? Miss O or Miss Light? Miss O. So if the timer went off, Miss O, you would be the winner.
Yay.
And it's a fun way to practice our star words. Now, when the game is done, I want you to do this. This is really important because we're going to be playing this game and adding words to our game.
So do not lose your cards.
So I want you to take all of the cards when you're done playing for today. And if you can't get the clip on, ask an adult for help, but you're going to put your clip on. See how I have them all clipped together? And if it's a cup that you can keep near your school supplies, you can just put them in your cup. But if the cup needs to go back in the kitchen, you can put the cup away for now and put these cards in your toolbox because we're going to play this game a lot. So have fun playing Oops. I hope you get some good practice and I hope you win.
And make sure that you put your cards away in your safe, organized spot when you're done so we can play this game another time as well.